Uh, uh, um, back from another uncalled for hiatus. Nonetheless, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. How am I feeling? Pretty much the same. Except shit needs to get done, and shit is gonna get done, and it's as simple as that. Starting off lightly or boringly with, not even boring, that's a lie. It's been moving up quite decently, right? Euro JPY. Haven't traded this one for the longest time while it was in here, I believe. It's been many days since then. So for now, we got a daily bullish, right? Should have updated this. Kind of important to update this because I end up needing it to be accurate for like monthly reviews. Yeah, so if I am not if when I do journal, I need to journal the right way, right? So that I can actually have a coherent journal at the end of the month. I can go back and look back and it makes sense, because most of the time it just doesn't make sense, and I ask myself what the dude was I doing. Alright, okay, anyway, Euro JPY heavily bullish, right? Obviously want to look for continuations, small continuations probably of zones, right? Coming into today, bullish, 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 pullback. Expectation was maybe to like come into like this fall zone here and then continue higher, but at this point in time, basically ranged for the entire day. I'd say that's good enough for a 15-minute swing high. Alright, just set on our hands. Maybe if we come below here, if we like somewhere below here, somewhere, what the hell am I doing? Somewhere below there, then maybe look for like sells into this 4 hour, then look for the, oh my god, almost throw a dick. Look for the bounce back up, if that makes any sense. But yeah, not the most exciting pair right now. Euro USD is a little scrambled because I was journaling a missed trade from yesterday. I came in a bit late yesterday, as per usual on my Mondays, right? Which is not good. Which is not good. I've said this and I want to say it again. Mondays have had very decent trades in the past 3 months that I have missed. So I definitely need to work on my Mondays. Get some better Mondays under my belt, right? Build some momentum. Ride at the momentum. Yeah, in terms of things, yeah, I'm fighting through the friction, right? It's a lot of friction, man. When you don't do this shit for a long time, it's a lot of friction. The energy required to get past the friction sometimes hinders me, but yeah, I'm today managed to gather enough energy to go past the barrier. And then same as Euro JPY, this is like fairly bullish, right? Fairly bullish, but we have come into a nice daily zone right here. I expect some sort of a pullback in here. Maybe not the best, but some sort of pullback and then a break afterwards, right? Since the daily is bullish, actually it's bearish. bearish there, but I don't expect it to come higher. Also with like the war in Iran and whatnot, Trump does seem to be losing as things are. But anyway, I was trading here yesterday, but I did journal this. Simply would have been a break of structure, right? Bullish. Comes back in no good 15-minute zone, but you do come into the 1 hour zone right here. And then once the session starts and you get like an eyeballs there, easy peasy lemon squeezy, go for the trade in there, which is a bit wonky, but it should be like that. Easy 5 hour trade, no questions asked, no brainer trade, the type of stuff I should be living for. Can I get rid of this, please? Please, can I get rid of that? Right, bullish. I don't need any of these anymore. And then we had a continuation, right? 15-minute pause. If it decides to go there, 15-minute pause right there as well. Right, 15-minute being bullish. Internal is bullish at this point. Waiting for that pullback, right? If we get a sweep of this internal low, then maybe look for continuations. Today I was looking to buy from here, it went up, broke out of the zone, looking to buy here again after the break, never came back. So obviously I won't be looking for buys here anymore. I would be more interested in sells, looking at what is happening on the 4 hour, right? A sweep of this, then maybe a pullback into some zone in here, and then look for level sells to play the 15-minute pullback. And GU, like most times, it's basically the same as Euro JQR, except this one is actually bullish, right? Bullish break, pullback, and then looks like the swing is continuing. Right, same here. We had a 15-minute internal break of structure, not 15-minute, 4 hour internal break. Right, internal is bullish, which indicates that the pullback is done. And you can also see pullbacks generally rangy, right? And then swing runs do look straight like this. It's not straight, but you can see it has a lot more momentum, which then you should internalize and realize that most of the time it's probably not gonna come back to these zones, right? Like today, same as EU was looking for a buy in here, and you don't get it, then it just keeps pushing higher and higher and higher. But I'm not what is it called? There was a word like a bitch for pips or something like that. I'm not gonna chase every pip, right? I'm waiting for the easy no-brainers. And so we shall remain waiting until maybe we look to play some pullbacks. Right, a sweep of these highs here could initiate a pullback on the M15. If we do end up getting like an iPass here, internal switching bearish, maybe we'll play some bearish plays, right? We'll see. And then yeah, USD CAD today I wasn't really interested in it. It's also just straight up just falling, right? Same as GUS just going straight up. This was just like straight up falling, and then now we're starting to have a pullback. No really good 15-minute zone. For zone is very high. May see a reaction from whatever's in here on the 1 hour. We may see a reaction from whatever is in there, but again, not a bitch for pips. Not going to be chasing every single move. Times like these kind of does pay to be patient, right? Always looking for the no-brainers. Yeah, we'll see tomorrow how it holds up and try and go back the momentum, right? All doesn't have to be lost just because of a little hiatus. Just gonna focus on building back that momentum, lowering the pain threshold, lowering the friction threshold as well, right? Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.